In this episode, I'm going to test a theory proposed by Luke at Luke's APS about painting miniatures with just washes. Okay, what you're looking at right here is the Army Painter's Quick Shade Wash Set. Comes with 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. 11 washes. And the reason I purchased these is, if you have not been watching Luke's APS, it's a channel on YouTube. Luke's Affordable Paint Service is the name of his company. But Luke puts out some great videos and tutorials on painting. Some of his stuff is just phenomenal. Actually, I haven't watched anything from him that I haven't been blown away with. But he recently posted a video where he painted only using washes. It was an interesting video. I wasn't quite sold on it until I got to the end of the video and saw the final result. And I mean, he documents the whole thing. So I grabbed these washes because I have 3 mummy soldiers here that I need to sort of paint quickly, and I want them to all to sort of be about the same. And I thought this would be a great test of these washes and, basically his tutorial on just painting with these. Apparently it's very quick because the first thing you're going to put on is the dark tone wash, which is going to fill in all of the detail work and darken the figure, and then you're just basically going to be painting it with the other washes. There's a blue wash, a brown wash, I believe a purple wash, military shader, which is sort of a green. So I'm going to give this a shot, but I wanted you to see the 3 figures. They're all the same. And also the shaders. So let's get started. So using just the washes and maybe one paint, these are my zombies. The skin is all done only with washes. I painted the little bit of cloth brown, and I used the folk art, what is this? A drift. It's a very unique blue. I used that for the eyes, as you can see, to give them a nice glow. But the zombies look just incredible. Very, very, the skin is just, mottled and nasty looking. And then let me show you these. These are the skeletal mummies that I did. I only used washes on these with the exception of the eyes, which I used that blue again. And I also painted the sword, sorry. But the cap, the headdress, the clothing, the bag, the shield, all of this was done with just washes. Now the colors are very mute, but what I like about it is these mummies are sort of supposed to look, sort of washed out and ancient. And believe it or not, the washes, I don't know if you'll agree with me from the video, but the washes just really did a nice job. They're very muted, but they leave enough color for the detail to come out. So very happy with this. What I'm going to do now is mount the zombies to some little bases, and I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with these guys, but really pleased with them. So that's it. I painted 6 miniatures with the Army Painter Quick Shade washes set right here. 11 washes in all. I'll put a link in the description below. But again, Luke's APS, Luke at Luke's APS Affordable Painting Service. I'm going to also link to his video right there. That video is what convinced me to give this a try, and I'm so glad I did, because let me tell you, these zombies, and I'll do some close-up photos at the end of the episode, these zombies just look incredible. I don't know if you can see it, but the yellow, greenish, brownish mix of the skin, just perfect. And it was all done with washes. The only thing painted on these zombies were the cloth pants and the hair, and of course the glowing eyes. But the skin was all done with nothing but a strong tone wash, yellow, well, I rephrase that. There was some yellow paint that I'd used based on his recommendation, because the green wash just doesn't have enough for the white of the Reaper miniatures. So I based them in yellow, and then I went over them with the military shader, which is a very dark green, and it's what gave me this mottled look. Look at that. I just love that. And of course, I based them on some small 1/2-inch bases right here. Now, what I'm really pleased with are these 3 lich/mummies undead. They really turned out good. The colors are muted, like I said earlier, but they just, this was all done with just some washes. And here's the best part. Just like Luke said, none of these took very long to paint. I didn't keep track of the time. I wish I had, but if I had to estimate, I would tell you that I got the zombies looking like this in about 10 minutes each. That's including painting the pants and hair. The mummies, I spent maybe 5 to 10 minutes on each one of them as well to get them to look like this. It didn't take long. Now granted, if I wanted some vibrant colors, I probably wouldn't use the washes alone. But I just thought the video that Luke put up was just so interesting to think that you could get a miniature to a point where you liked it just with washes alone. The detail work is just incredible. So I will take some close-up photos of this and include it at the end of the episode, but I hope you like it. I wanted to do, this was just a sort of a quick confirmation of Luke's video. Watching a video, it's kind of hard to tell, if you'd be happy with the quality of it. And so I followed his instructions, and I gotta say, I'm very pleased. And these I need quickly, so this was a very fast solution for painting minis. Now, one other thing he does state in the videos is that you'll burn through your washes pretty quick if you do lots and lots of miniatures like that. I only did 6 miniatures, and I used a variety of washes, so my washes I didn't hardly use at all. But if I wanted to, say, paint an army of 50 zombies or something like that, I could see me burning through the military shader pretty quick. I went over this one with 2 different coats of the military shader after doing the yellow. If you did that on 50 zombies, it wouldn't last long. Anyway, hey Luke, if you're out there watching, excellent recommendation. So glad I was able to test and verify this for you, but it worked, and I'm very pleased, and these will be played on my table in 3 days if Hurricane Irma steers clear of Atlanta. Hear me, Irma? Stay away. I want to go game Wednesday night. Anyway, thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next episode.